You found it. Your home for the best content on your favorite team, the Fighting Tigers of LSU. Do us a favor, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments below, and be sure to smash that like button. Today, on Tuesday, John Jancek met with reporters after practice. And as we know, John Jancek, of course, is LSU's new special teams coordinator and outside linebackers coach. I've talked about John a bunch. I mean, this dude has a huge litany of experience. DC at places like Tennessee and Cincinnati and Colorado State. He's been everywhere. I mean, he's been in the SEC. He was at Georgia on Kirby's staff when Brian Kelly got the job and hired him over last year as an analyst and now is in an on-field role. Just a huge asset. A guy with this amount of experience on your staff is massive. The interesting thing is John Jancek has never been a special teams coordinator before. So he's going to have this dual role as the special teams coordinator and coach outside linebackers. But for the purpose of this conversation, kind of want to focus on special teams because that was LSU's bugaboo a year ago. It was not even a question, the worst part of the team. All three phases, in the third phase in special teams, LSU was flatly bad. They didn't cover kicks, they didn't return kicks, they muffed punts, they fumbled punts. They muffed kicks, it was bad. They allowed returns. It was just they missed kicks, got kicks blocked. We all know it. Just there were untimely penalties. It was just bad. They were disorganized, mismatched, and bad on special teams a year ago. So how do they fix it? First of all, here's John Jancek on what they're going to do as far as splitting all the duties on special teams.
Every player has a coach assigned to their spot. As an example, on our punt team, the left side is really my son Zach works with the left side. On the right side, it's Nick Coleman, and Coach Herb is on the left side. Making sure everything's organized and all that. So it's been great. Coach Wilson helps us with our shields. So that's kind of how we've divvied everything up. We've just really taken and assigned coaches to each area of our special teams. So it's been really good, been really productive. I think the kids are bought in and doing a great job.
Ultimately, the proof is going to be in the pudding. There's an argument to be made to go, when you go that specialized, that's great because every single detail is considered. The other part of that is, are you too fragmented to where you're not working as a contiguous group? It's fair to ask. We won't know. Again, I don't have an answer for you. I love to give you opinions. That's what I sit here and do every day. My opinion is I'm very surprised Brian Kelly did not hire a special teams coordinator, someone who had done this before. But I want to be optimistic because you have a veteran coach here who has been around football at the highest level for his entire professional life and will know how to structure this stuff to get it organized. Now, Jancek, as you would expect, is optimistic about the progress they're making.
Oh, I'm very confident. I think we've made great strides. I think, we tweaked a few things, but not a lot. And really, it's not about what we did. It's about how we did it. And that's been our emphasis. And I think the players have responded very well. And I like the effort. I like the finish. And that's a big part of special teams. You got to have guys out there that do the little things right. They have attention to detail, but they strain and they finish.
Not what we did, but how we did it. It's interesting. I give this example from time to time. Look at the muffed kickoff against Tennessee, the opening kickoff of the game. Should Jack Bech have caught that ball? Yes. However, if you're looking at the all-22, Jack Bech started on the right side of the field. They very quickly recognized that Tennessee was about to kick to the other side, so the coaches are signaling to Bech at kickoff of the game to run to the other side. So Bech, who's on the right side of the field, runs straight across to the left side of the field, and Tennessee sky kicked it, so then Bech had to run up about 20 yards. Should he have caught the ball? Yes. But he also ran 70 yards before while running directly into that kick. So if that were scouted better, you have an up back right there. It wasn't scouted better. So not what you did, but how you did it. So some of that makes sense the way he described it. Speaking of returners, he was asked about who's working on returning kicks and punts.
We got a variety of guys back there. We're catching a lot of punts, catching kickoffs. We put in some kickoff stuff today. It's an ongoing evaluation, but we feel good with the guys that we have back there. We have Greg, and then Kyle Parker's back there, Sage Ryan, Noah Kane. So there's a number of guys that are getting the work and the amount of reps that they need to get, so that we have a comfort level as punt returners and kick returners.
He was asked specifically, by the way, about Aaron Anderson. He said absolutely. He's just been injured. So Aaron Anderson, the Alabama transfer, is going to figure in. Like game 1 against Florida State, he's going to be returning kicks for LSU. So Aaron Anderson will be another big part of that. And one more, John Jancek talking about his relationship with Brian Kelly, which, keep in mind, Jancek played at Grand Valley State from 86 to 90 and got his start in coaching as a GA at Grand Valley State. They've been together. This is a long-standing friendship and relationship, not just with John Jancek and Brian Kelly, but their families as well. So to that end, they're very close.
Well, I've known Coach Kelly all most of my adult life. I actually played for him when I was in college. And I think there's just a trust there for me with Coach Kelly. When he says something, I know he means it. He's going to do it. When I get in my car and I go home at night, I feel good about what's taking place here. There's no surprises. There's no drama. If he doesn't like something, he comes to you and he tells you, and you fix it, right? And just that comfort level for me, being with him in the past and knowing his style and what his expectations are, I feel are aligned perfectly with what I believe in college athletics, and something that I'm very comfortable with.
John Jancek, LSU's new special teams coordinator. Got to fix it. You fix that third phase. It's going to be tough to handle this year. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please leave your comments. I love to interact, and be sure to hit the red subscribe button below.